Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back. Let's get everything going here. There we go. Do that thing, do this thing. Everything is all set. Portia, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry to hear that you are sick. I hope you can hang out. But if you don't, I totally understand why. RimWorld is back. Another day, another dead 13-year-old one-legged drug addict in my freezer. Not another one, it's still Chibi. It's still Chibi. So, I don't have a second one-legged dead 13-year-old drug addict in my freezer. Just the simple one that we've got right now. So it's Friday. That means I've got to kind of reevaluate where we at. Crimson, welcome, welcome, welcome. I kind of got to reevaluate where we at. And I think we're on Focus on Food. We're back to Project Focus on Food, which is a fun project where we're all starving to death. I see Lon is down here grabbing some berries. I'll take anything. Misaki, you're going out to hunt some boar. Misaki, you're moving wicked slow. Oh, because you have food poisoning. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's Spikehole Girl. Welcome, welcome. That's not gonna. Boars are gonna be much faster than a sick Misaki is what I'm feeling there. And Toblerone, you're already having a bad day. You just joined us and you're already having a bad day. Anesthetic is wearing off. You have food poisoning. You're a little bit high. Toblerone, you're having a day, aren't you, kid? You want to eat that rat while you're going by? Do you want to just maybe eat a rat? You're going over to study the demonic death disco ball, the DDDB, if we will. The DDDB, the demonic death disco ball. Alicia, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're doing it very, very slowly. Everyone's moving very, very slowly because I think everyone's got food poisoning at this point. Yegor's cooking something up, though. Yegor found something to eat. Good job, Yegor. Well done. Dee Dee is indeed the true royal buzzkill. Where is Dee Dee? I mean, I know where she is. She's in the Dee Dee zone. There we go. There's Dee Dee right there. Just bumming along, being Dee Dee. And, of course, the monkey, because we've got BK Jr., the monkey, over here. I guess I just bought a monkey, is what... I would love to give you some rationale for potential new viewers who might be jumping in going, why does dude have a monkey? That's a really useless animal in RimWorld. I mean, the monkey was for sale. Honestly, if you're on the street and some dude comes up, he's like, dude, want to buy a monkey? I'm going to be like, yeah, actually I do. Go ahead and sell me that monkey. How much is that monkey? Not necessarily in the window, unless he was, in a storefront that sold monkeys. Syrincha, welcome, welcome, welcome. And Wooshak, remind me what your problems are today, apart from the blood loss and the fact that we stabbed you a bunch of times. Who are you? What are you? You're depressive. You're psychically dull. Can't do dumb labor, can't do cleaning. Are we draining you a pint every now and then? Yep, we're totally getting a pint out of you. Lon is converting you. I don't know if I'm feeling Wooshak here. I think maybe Wooshak goes home a few organs lighter and then we eat him. He won't actually be going home. Yeah, okay, we are eating Wooshak. Thank you, Portia. I rely on you for these things. Okay, so we'll grab a couple of organs while we're in the neighborhood. So what do I have an abundance of these days? I'm pretty sure I got like extra lungs kicking around. Kidney, lung, and heart. And then over here we've got a kidney. Okay, no, I'm good on kidneys. Wouldn't be a bad idea to grab a lung out of you. I think I sold a lung to somebody, possibly in exchange for a monkey. I might have actually sold a human lung for a monkey. That sounds like something I would have done. Anyone else loving the RimWorld series on the channel? Because thank you so much, Portia. I was reluctant to put that up because there's 8 trillion RimWorld playlists on the old YouTubes these days, and I kind of sat around and said, you know what? I think I stopped caring. I'm just gonna go ahead and play RimWorld, whether anyone watches it or not. Frankly. I thought it'd be fun to do, and it is fun to do. It's kind of, because pretty much everyone here is a regular viewer, it's an experiment for me in less editing. It's more of a stream of consciousness kind of play. So, like the next one, the one the second one, the one after the first one, because that's how numbers work, is really just one unedited thing. It's just one long cut. When we Wooshak, can we make some Wooshak test? I see what you're doing there. Yeah, well, we could spill his blood on the ground or his vomit. He's probably not going to be wicked keen about having a lung removed. So let's grab a lung, just for funsies. It's never going to hurt. Maybe I can buy another monkey with it. Maybe I can buy another monkey with another lung. Oh, Dee Dee and BK Jr. just kind of hanging out. The monkey and the lizard. That's fun. I'm glad they're having fun. They seem like a fun team. We're gonna starve to death. So, Misaki, how's the hunting going? Have you even like started? Oh my God, you're going so slowly. Wow, you've got a boar though. You did get something. Wow, you move slow. How is our medicine? I've got an amount of herbal medicine. It's just I'm seeing a lot of it down here. Actually, there's some right outside our door. Why don't we just grab some extra medicine while we're in the neighborhood? Hang on, coffee in my face. And I see that Yar is making drugs. Good. Good. Maybe I can trade them for food. Speaking of trading, everyone's going to have a break, Ricks. Don't even bother telling me that. Don't even bother telling me that. But speaking of trading, remind me how the Royals feel about us? They're 36 neutral. Okay, and I am not of a high enough rank to even begin to... Yeah, we're just freeholder. We have no ability to communicate with the Royals. They're not interested in anything we have to say after the unfortunate loss of, well, everybody. So surgery failed. Oh dear. Can we still get another lung though? That's fine. I'm not gonna do a safety save for Wushak because I don't care. If he dies in surgery, we're just eating him. So, win-win for everyone there. How did that go? Yeah, you got some blood loss, some anesthetic. Alon's coming in to kind of patch you up. We'll give it another shot. Let's just go ahead and try and get that lung again. It's in there somewhere, kids. Somewhere in Wushak is a lung, and we're gonna go ahead and grab that. Even if it takes us all day, we're gonna grab that lung out of you. Yes, surgery failed. That's fine. We'll just kind of roll with that. Are there any neighbors that we can and bring some DoorDash? Yeah. Yes. I don't have an outstanding combat team anymore, though. Okay. I want to, while you mentioned that, and you did, if I wanted to put together, Marcus is in death rest right now, but he is pretty good at combat. I want to keep Lon up front because Lon's the Royal and the Mechanator at this point. So I want to know where Lon is at all times. And Yar, you're not very good. Grumpy, not very good. Toblerone, slightly better. Okay, I'm going to move you up into Murder Team Beta after the unfortunate misplacement of Murder Team Alpha. Yeah, I think he got stabbed in the leg, Portia. But we kind of have a history of that, don't we? I mean, on the last run, when we tried to do the thing where you poke your brain and then you don't remember things anymore, what's that called again? Anyway, you like poke your brain and you're like, I don't know what's going on anymore, but I'm pretty happy. They stabbed him in the leg, looking for the brain. So yes, we stabbed him in the ear, and then we stabbed him in the leg. Neither of those are particularly near the lung in terms of like a general, A to B kind of ratio. So, bad move there. We completely missed the lung. We stabbed him in the ear, and then we stabbed him in the leg and said, you know what? I can't find a single lung around here. Lobotomy. That's the word I was looking for. Maybe I've already had one and I don't remember the word lobotomy. Would that be irony? I think that would be irony. Hang on, I need coffee to live inside my mouth. Okay, so back to Murder Team Beta. After, again, the unfortunate misplacement of Murder Team Alpha. Misaki, are you getting good at shooting? 2. And Yegor, 2. So I really don't have a good combat team right now. It's all down to Marcus. Marcus is my best combatant. So Toblerone will do, and he likes doing it too. Excuse me, she likes doing it. Toblerone, I'm never going to remember your gender. All right, it's just not going to happen. I was gender neutral way before it was cool. Okay, I'm just gonna call you whatever I feel like calling you. Okay, let's do this in reverse. Let's put this in a mirror and do this in reverse. Who needs to stay home? Lon, absolutely. Lon is the whole colony is leading on Lon right now. Misaki, you're brand new. You're good at many. You're not good at many things. You're competent at many things. But you're not outstanding, really, are you? Yegor's a really good cook. All right, we got Grumpy, obviously. We can't lose Grumpy. He's my miner and my crafter. So it's a no-go on Grumpy. Yar has competent skills, especially on the old intellectual there. Wushag is no longer incapable of walking. Oh, don't worry, he will be soon. You don't even worry about that. We're going to go stab him in the leg again. It's going to be fine. You're going to love it. So, Grumpy, I want you to go to the back with Yegor. And then maybe Misaki, because I'm not particularly attached to Misaki like I am Yar. When you give the recap last Saturday, you said the A-team was taken. What you meant was you should have ordered delivery. I see what you did there. They've been misplaced, Alicia. Murder Team Alpha has been misplaced. Many of them are assumed dead. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a baby. I forgot about that. I was so obsessed with Murder Team Beta, I forgot we let Marcus spend some quality time with the ovum. I completely forgot about this. Yeah, I'm growing my own colonists now. Probably a little too soon to go on Murder Team Beta, given that it's just a zygote. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. It looks like a zygote. I'm not really sure what a zygote is, but it looks like one. So, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we've got a, we've got a zygote, frankly. Wait, Coquette is pregnant. Who the heck is Coquette? Oh, apparently I have camels? Okay, this is... All right. Everything stop. Everything stop. Okay? This is why I need a recap on Fridays, because between Saturday, when I close the stream, and Friday, I don't deal with this. I deal with the other 98% of the channel where I'm recording 8 videos and doing 2 live streams every week because I'm insane. So I do not remember the camel issue. Are they quest camels? Hang on. Portia's got a thing here. Are these quest camels? Are these... Oh yeah, the proud dromedaries. Well, good thing Portia was here. I was going to eat them. That would have been bad. Yeah, no, they wouldn't have liked that at all. Okay, Buzzkill, yeah, I'm getting caught up, same as you are, kid. I'm on the same path you are. I'm getting caught up just as much as you are. So, thank God Portia was here. I was absolutely going to eat them. Gemily, quick tip. Don't eat these camels, okay? That's your tip of the day. You're welcome. So, yeah, right, we want to not eat the camels. Apparently one of them is pregnant, so I'm getting an extra camel, minimum. Just minimum about the extra camel. Also, we have a lot of goats. Okay, how many of you are boy goats and how many of you are girl goats? Because that's going to determine who dies. I'm seeing a lot of boy goats here. You can go. Yeah, so we're going to eat you. Because again, focus on food. That's what we're trying to do here. You can go and you can go. That leaves me 1 adult male goat and 1 baby male goat. Okay, get your finger off the trigger, Dave. Don't eat the royal camels. I'm just going to, again, point out that you say a lot of weird things when you do this YouTube nonsense, and I just said don't eat the royal camels. I want to be clear about that. Don't eat the royal camels. The fire has gone out, thank God. Hang on, I need obviously way more coffee than I'm drinking right now. There we go. So, Murder Team Beta could be Marcus, Toblerone, and Misaki. I'd love to beef that up, given our experience with Murder Team Alpha and the fact that 4 tribespeople, annihilated us. There's no real way to say that. So I'd love to beef up Murder Team Beta if we could. Yar, what is your problem? Yeah, Zash has been lost. You're right. Oh, you're greedy. Oh. Yeah, that is a problem, Yar. That's a problem. You need, like, the bestest bedroom in the whole wide world. And your bedroom is appallingly mediocre. There's a cougar hunting Yar. Really? Really, RimWorld? Really? I am dealing with Yar's mental health, okay? I am dealing with Yar's mental health, and now there's a cougar hunting Yar. Okay, right. So several things need to happen. First of all, everybody go in the runaway zone, all right? And then the mechs can also go in the runaway zone, all right? First things first, where is Yar? Yar is way up there, and that certainly does look like a cougar. I think I found the cougar. Yep, it's right there. Okay, wow. Marcus is on death rest, because of course. All right, we're going to need to back up Yar here. So this will be kind of a good test run of 2 members of Murder Team Beta. Let's go ahead and then Yar, you know what, I'm just going to draft you, kid. You just come back here. Try to avoid the cougar. Yeah, the cougar's moving way faster than Yar. Way faster than Yar. Yar, well, you got a pump shotgun. Why don't you just, like, I don't know, make an effort, basically. Make an effort. Why did I not draft Toblerone? Oh, you are drafted. You're just completely unarmed. Oh, Toblerone. Toblerone. We all miss the donkeys. We all miss my corpse donkeys. Toblerone, go get... Sure, an assault rifle. Why not? You've got a shooting skill of 2. But hey, it's an assault rifle. It's basically spray and pray, right? Where is Yar? I can't afford to put more people in the freezer here. You understand that, right? Okay, alright, we're auto-saving. Yar's down. Yar's continuing to be down. Yar's still down. Yar's trying to run away, and by run away I mean crawl away. Okay, I need everybody on deck. Yegor, do you have a weapon? You do, actually. Congratulations, you're on a murder team. Grumpy, also, come out. Okay, we're gonna lose Yar right out of the gate. I am 17 minutes in, and we're about to lose a colonist. Do you know how long I spent converting Yar to our wonderful religion that is cannibalism and drugs and ripping your limbs off? Yar's dead. Okay. Welcome to RimWorld. Okay, I think we can kind of turn off Cougar. And then we're gonna... Right, Yar's dead. Alright, everybody hang tight. Coffee. There we go. I've had some coffee. I'm excited about that. I've also dripped a little coffee on my desk. Oh, hang on. I've got like a cloth here. Wait a minute. I can actually deal with this. Look at that. I mean, you can't look at that. I don't have a camera. Because I still haven't sorted that nonsense out. So, okie dokie. Well, first things first, everyone can go off draft. The problem has been resolved, not in the manner in which I would like. Also, is the cougar gonna eat Yar? Like, try not to eat Yar. If you are, like, don't eat as much of Yar as you might ideally like to. So yeah, that. Steve! Welcome. Oh, that is just a dichotomy right there. Grumpy, you're off draft, kid. You're fine. Yegor, yeah, don't. No, Yegor, you're fine, man. Go home. So now I'm happy because Steve is here. I'm also sad because I've lost another colonist to a cougar. Okay, this one we're going to bury because otherwise I can't put another colonist in the freezer because they're going to be doubly sad about everything. Wait, was Yarwood the one that was greedy? Because that kind of solved my problem, didn't it? Okay, so I don't need to worry about bedrooms anymore. See? Silver linings, clouds, all of this. It's just all happening right now. It's all happening. Okay. Well, we're going to need to bury Yar, because otherwise they're going to get fussy. I've got a fair bit of granite and not a small amount of sandstone. How about we did a very, very nice sarcophagus? So what does that take, 60? All right, how about we do a sandstone sarcophagus, which is not easy to say. Try it at home. We'll put that maybe sort of out in the back here, out in the backyard. Somebody get on that, if you could, please. That's is the cougar satisfied now, or is the cougar still a little peckish? I feel these are important questions. He seems to be off here being a cougar, and he hasn't eaten Yar, which is good. I would appreciate Yar not being eaten. I've got to put Yar in a sarcophagus, otherwise everyone's going to be real sad. I would love... Okay, so in my mind, how many hours have I got in RimWorld? That is actually an excellent question, because I'm coming up on a little bit of a RimWorld anniversary, Steve, of 2,000 hours in RimWorld. 2,000 hours. Now, in case you're curious, Steve, because I know you are, you're asking yourself this right now, and you're whipping out a calculator. I assume you carry a calculator in your pocket, because we all do. That breaks down to roughly 85 days of my life I have been playing RimWorld. So yeah, coming up on 2,000 hours of RimWorld. Any moment now, actually. It might even happen in this stream. I don't know. I don't think I'll get an announcement. We're going to do the burial for Yar. I can't afford to put another person in the freezer. And honestly, I'm not that attached to Yar. I'm really... Oh, wait, Buckingham is pregnant now. Okay, we're going to have a lot of extra camels. Cool. Could we... Yeah, okay, we're moving on the whole building the sarcophagus thing. Yeah, 2,000 hours, Steve. It's not something I'm going to brag about, to be honest with you. I'm not putting that on the old resume. Hang on, more coffee. Well, this has been an eventful beginning. It's like one step forward, two steps back with RimWorld. I send out Murder Team Alpha, and I misplace them. And then, actually, I could... No, Alicia, I can't eat Yar as much as I want to. People will be thrilled to have human meat around here, but they will be wicked bummed out if we don't do the nice funeral for them. So the Architectic offering thing. Okay. Hold that thought, game. We're going to come back to that after we bury somebody. So go back to what we were doing here. How's the Oh, it's the Constructobot doing it. That's going to take forever. Okay. Don't be impressed by it, Portia. It's sad and disturbing in many, many ways. I'm not telling Mrs. Dave that one. She'll be like, you did what? And I'll say, I'm shooting for 3,000. 3,000 before I die. I wonder what the record is. Is there a way to check that on Steam? Is there like a leaderboard of like who's played the most hours of RimWorld? Because I actually don't think 2,000 is actually that impressive. I guarantee you there are people who played way more time than I have. I bet you there's somebody out there with 10,000 hours of RimWorld. That's probably like a year or something. How are we doing on the sarcophagus? Okay, that's going to take a little bit. What? What do you want, game? The toxoid chokers? Sure. Okay, well, dinner is here. If nothing else, dinner is here. Everyone is still in Runaway, and so are the mechs. Alright, so, Steve, I'm going to get right back to you. Because the toxoid chokers have shown up. Because, of course, they have. Where are the chokers? They're up there. Super. Dinner showed up, and let's where do we think they might be coming in? Probably to this trap corridor. Okay, we're gonna try this again, guys. And by try this again, I mean we're gonna try to not get somebody killed. Okay, how about that? Not get somebody killed. Wouldn't that be fun? I'm almost hesitant to put Lon anywhere at all. Because, you know, the whole most valuable member of the team here, but I need things to be happening. You have a weapon, and... Wait, who didn't have a weapon? Was it Toblerone? No, I gave Toblerone the assault rifle, right. I gave somebody with a shooting skill of 2 the assault rifle, because I'm like that. I'm into that. Well, this does help with the whole focus on food thing. 54,000 hours? Oh my god. That is sad and pathetic. Ooh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not feeling that. My god, that's a life. Team, they're going to come through the trap corridor, which is fine. We do want to kind of get the rest of them alive. Or rather dead, actually, as the case may be, dead. Okay, you don't want to run away? Are there more of them? Usually when they don't run away, that means there's another team somewhere. Is there team number 2, or were they just so stupid they just walked through with the trap corridor without retreating? Okay, great. Well, again, dinner's here. So I'll take the tox grenades, I will take your auto pistol, take your rifle there, and obviously take your corpses, chop them up, and eat them. Good, more human leather berets. You guys are good, you can go off duty. And I think actually we're probably pretty good to put people back into unrestricted for right now, and then the mechs can be in the home area. Who's still drafted? Yegor, go back to your business there. And Lon, you can also go back to whatever it is you were doing around here. Hey, guys, can we just, while there's 3 of us here, how about, no, don't, oh, you don't do hauling. All right, Grumpy, can you haul this thing, please? Yeah, haul Dark. And Toblerone, you want to haul Chef. Again, irony there. We're going to eat Chef. And then you could haul Crush. Okay. Well, that will definitely help. 6 years. 6 years. I did 85 days, and I'm like, damn, that is sad and depressing. But 6 years. That's probably that guy who does the, like, naked brutality runs, which are, you'd think they sound exciting, but they're actually pretty boring, because it's just micromanaging. It's just right-click, 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 and I've watched, like, 1 or 2 episodes of that. It's just all right-clicking. Hang on, coffee. Some might argue if I'd right-clicked a little bit more, Yar might not be dead, but hey, here we are. Speaking of which, how's the coffin going on over here, kids? We coffined up? Ooh, not really. Okay, but very, very soon. Yegor, are you... Oh, you're asleep. Okay. If you wanted to maybe, like, chop up all these tasty, tasty people here. Mark, welcome, welcome, welcome. Mark, good news. A bunch of people came by and died. We're going to eat them now. So, because that's a thing that we do. Why are there no cooking bots? I was thinking of that now. There's cooking bots in Stranded Alien Dawn. Why are there no cooking bots here? The textile room is looking good. Why are we not putting anything on here? Okay, it's marked for apparel. We just probably don't have apparel. It's a very simple answer to that, Dave. You just don't have any actual apparel that needs to be put there. And how is the demonic death disco ball, the DDDB? So you are becoming unstable in 6.1 days. I gotta send this thing somewhere. I gotta get rid of this. This thing's like about to burst into Dawn of Summer at any moment. And it's gonna be loud. Somebody needs to remind me to send this thing somewhere, because I won't. I'll be like, oh, the death disco ball blew up. And everyone is well, dancing and then dying, probably. But I got to remember to do that. I got 6 days to send that thing somewhere. Coffin, yes, no, maybe. 40, 39? Okay, 39. My God, the Constructobots are slow. Okay, now what do I do? That's gonna... The food will help a little bit. It'll take people's mind off the fact that, you know, we're losing colonists at an alarming rate here, an alarming rate at this point. But it's not going to hold them forever. Also, what season is it? It's summer. Okay, I should think about putting a heater in there at some point in time. Send to our neighbors. I would love to. I have concerns about that, Mark. We see what happened with Murder Team Alpha, in that we have misplaced them. Misplaced, presumed dead. We're not 100% on Zash. Zash might be somewhere. But yeah, so Murder Team Alpha, I can't afford to lose another half of the colony, and then my colony is dying in half-lives. But because I don't have another good crew here. These are not my most skilled people. Losing Zash and Riggs, it was kind of a bit of a blow, actually. They were very good at things. I need some Militar bot. Yeah, we could look into botting up our murder team. That's not the worst idea. So, Mech Gestator. I know we don't have thingamajiggies now, but I could do a Militar. That's not the worst idea. That could be a thing that we do. I almost never do them. I think I did them once as just, you know, experimenting when biotech first came out. But I don't think I did anything with them again. Lon, what are you up to right now? Oh, you're getting food. Okay, yeah, no, keep going with that, kid. That's a great idea. Focus on food. Oh my God, this is taking forever. I just want to bury Yar. I'm tired of seeing red X's up here. I'm tired of that. Hang on, coffee. There we go, much better. Okay. I think Martin said it can't leave the map. No, but it could be out of our base. I think that's right. If this thing is going to, like, genuinely explode or do something insane, then I would like it to not be inside our base. I think that would be ideal. If it could be, you know, maybe somewhere else. There we go. Okay, so assign that to Yar. Thank you very much. And then, oh, I never remember how to do the burial thing. I think I got to put Yar in there first. Where did Yar's corpse go? It's probably getting a little manky out here. So, Yegor, could you haul Yar? Thank you. And Grumpy, if you could actually just go get that weapon. Just, why are we not hauling that? Go haul that. Don't backtalk me. Has Spike changed her name? Oh, yeah, there's a whole story about that. But yes, long story short, yes. And then somebody will need to get up and repair these traps, too. Yegor, I know I just told you to do something else, but I notice, well, we got a goat. One of the goats has been taken out. That's good. We have a lot less goats now. That's excellent. And 2 pregnant camels. How's the zygote doing? Am I appropriately identifying this stage of life? I feel I am. It looks very zygotish. Zygotish, even. Actually, you know what? You say inspect genes. I would like to inspect your genes. You have dark reddish hair, and you have skin color. Okay, good. So your skin is not translucent. That would be really, really weird. Where did we... Yegor, are you doing the thing? Yep, you're hauling... Wait, to a stockpile zone? No, don't haul her to a stockpile zone. I want you to bury her. Don't... We're not eating her. What is this nonsense here? Oh, we haven't assigned a colonist. I want it to be Yar. Yes, it's Yar. Okay, try that again. Unassign. Oh, whoops. Yar's gone. Yegor, what are you doing? We're not eating Yar. I think Portia's right. It's a zygote. I'm going with Portia because she's agreeing with me. So that's pretty much all I need to know. So was I going to do something with... What was I going to do with this room? This looks like I was going to do something with it. I put a light in there and everything. Why did I create this space? Yegor, how are you doing with Yar's body there? Because we're not freezing her. We're not freezing her. Well, not another sanguiphage right now, but that could happen in the future. Speaking of which, Marcus, how... Oh, you got 9 hours left on your death rest. Good. Something just blew up. We can cope with that. That's fine. That's an outsidey fire in the rain. We don't worry about outsidey fires. Yegor, what are you doing? You're beating the fire out. Don't worry about that. Worry about Yar. No, don't eat her. Don't eat her. It's a terrible idea. Let's try this. Why has Yar disappeared? There we go. Assign that to Yar. Why are you still saying assign colonist? But it is assigned to Yar. Yeah, Yegor, don't sweat that fire. That's an outsidey fire. We don't worry about that. There we go. Burying Yar. Maybe she had to be in the home zone or something. I don't know. We're working on it. We're working on it, Portia. I don't know what the fuss was there. Maybe Yar had to be in the home zone for us to acknowledge that she existed, or maybe in a stockpile zone or something. But one way or another, we're plunking down Yar in a box. And then we're all going to say goodbye to Yar, and then people won't be unhappy about things. Hang on, last of my coffee. So yeah, I think Crimson might have the right idea. Let's mess around with some Militors, because I won't care if they get destroyed. We can just make another. It's just stealing these subcores. And, oh, you're already working on it. Oh, good for you, Lon. Where did you go? You're resting. No, go finish this. Go finish that. You had 3 points left on it, kid. Just go finish the thing. All right, so that's all set. And now we could do the burial. It seems like everyone's kind of getting ready to go to bed here. But, Lon, yeah, finish that off for me. All right, and then, oh, no, hang on, Lon. I got other work for you here, kid. So I would like you to gestate a Militor, please. And I would like you to start doing that immediately. Missing one. No, you're not missing a basic subcore. You literally just made one. Are you okay? It's technically not here because you're carrying it in your hands. There, just put it down. Will you put it down? Put it down. Thank you, Lon. Okay, now go gestate that. Make sure you did the bill right, Dave. No, not that. That. Yeah, one Militor, please. So off you go. Don't be sad about Chibi, Mark. Don't be sad about Chibi. Chibi is dead now, but Chibi is just one stage of life in death, if you will. She's just experiencing one stage of life. There are many stages of life in RimWorld. This is one. I do notice her power. It's really not where I want it to be. Show me my... Am I missing a circuit or something? Show me. No, that seems to be complete. That's complete. Geez, with 2 geothermals, 3 wind turbines, and a solar? You'd think I'd be doing a little better than this. What have I got for components? 19. Let's just slap up another solar right here. Let's play this geek cupboard style and go all in on solar, even though it only works 50% of the game. By the way, Chibi, how long have you been here? 2.3 years. 2.3 years. That kid's been in there. Yegor, what are you doing? You're cooking 4 simple meals. Could you maybe want to prioritize chopping up the people that we want to eat? I'm just asking if you want. You're right, Portia. The royal camels will bring us a step closer to re-chibiizing Chibi, which is, I feel, what we're going to do. We're going to re-chibyize her. And also slap a leg on her. I've had a bionic leg sitting there for ages. Oh, speaking of horrible operations, Wushak. How do we go on the lung there, kid? Yeah, we removed your lung. Great. Let's take something else out. I know I'm like stuffed to the gills with kidneys, but yeah, go ahead and do a left kidney. You can never have enough kidneys. I can sell Jack. Welcome, welcome. I could sell them to somebody for a monkey. No, I hope she. Well, I hope she's not getting freezer burn. I'm assuming we put her in like a very large Ziploc bag. I mean, maybe not that large because she's missing the leg. I mean, she's only 13. They're not very tall, as I remember. So you could probably just stuff her into a regular old Ziploc bag. Is everyone broadly up? I think they are. Lon, how are you doing on... Oh, you're still working on... Oh, wow, that is taking a while. That is taking a while. Okay. You know what, Lon? Just take a break, kid. Why don't you just go about your business there? You're probably hungry or something. And Yegor's chopping people up. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. About time we got some humans butchered around here. There we go. That's what I wanted to see there. Whole bunch of human meat coming in. And then, Lon, how, like, sad are you about things? Okay, you're done with your meal. Let's do the ceremony here. Ooh, wow. That's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Well, it'll just shut off your mood debuff, if nothing else. Okay, we're doing the thing there. Hungry pen animals. Oh, yeah, you're right, they are. Let's not lose the royal camels to starvation, please. I have, like, no food for the camels. Yeah, we're working on kibble eventually. Maybe not, like, right now. Okay, I need... Oh, wouldn't that be a thing if the camels died of starvation? The royals aren't going to like that at all. I mean, it won't stop me from eating them, of course. So get berries, get, like, any berries that are in the area. That'll be something we can put into some meat. Harvest all of that. Okay. Do you think wasters taste funny? I think they taste ashy, really. Like a way overdone steak. Like way overdone. Like just charred, black. Like you look at it, you're like, I am totally not going to eat that, but I'm hungry. I have to eat something to survive. So that basically, that's what I think they taste like. So we're having a lovely ceremony out here in the rain. Lon's saying a few words about Yar. Probably just saying Yar over and over again. Major break risk. Who's that? Oh, it's Lon. Of course it is. Why would it not be Lon? I had quest animals that died from the flu. I've lost quest animals before. I've lost quest animals accidentally. Okay, it was lackluster. You know what? It existed. Okay, so at least the burial has been done. Lon, what are you gonna go do now? You're gonna go consume human meat. That's fun. That is fun, and that will kind of cheer you up a little bit. Maybe, Lon, just prioritize butchering. And then maybe Yegor could come in and cook some food. It is appropriate for a funeral. You're not wrong about that. Alicia, there's no such thing as watching too much of me. Look at Mrs. Dave. She does this like 24/7. I mean, probably not while we're sleeping. And she's punched me in her sleep, but I don't think she listens to me in her sleep. So, yeah, no, she does this all the time. So, you were saying I've watched too much Dave. Mrs. Dave is way ahead of you on that. Way ahead of you on that. And she signed up for this. She says, I am going to do that. I'm actually going to make a conscious choice to do that. We've converted Wushak. By the way, dude, did we get your... Okay, we haven't worked on the kidney thing yet. We'll get there, kid. Don't worry. We will get to your kidney in time. All right, bio-starvation. Yeah, we've got no food. How's the rice? Okay, 86, 84. This is going to be done pretty soon. Do I have somebody? Yeah, I've got somebody on max plants right now. I just don't have a heck of a lot of food. This was cotton. I could put some rice back in there. Oh, boy, would I love for a general trader to come by right now. That would be perfect. I got like almost 10,000 silver and nothing to spend it on. We're getting a ton of meat, but I need veggies. And I gotta feed the zygote. That's, again, not a phrase I thought I would ever have to say, ever. Here's a bunch of berries. Great, good. Harvest all of those. Those can go into kibble and the baby tube at the same time. There's some more over there, but I bet you we could find some more closer to home if I scanned around a little bit here. Or maybe not. There's a bunch. There's a whole bunch over there. Harvest all of those, please. All right. Okay, Mrs. Davis, my hero too, Portia, because she looked at this and said, "Yeah, I'll take that forever." There we go. Now what? Everybody the focus on food thing is not. It's not gone well. I mean, we had the Yar issue, which we've kind of broadly dealt with at this point by burying her, but nothing else has really gone. Are we maybe sending some teams out to do some harvesting here? I need somebody else on number 1 plants. Marcus, who is asleep. Oh, wait, Marcus is up. Okay, great. Do like all of that. Marcus, you're up. Thank goodness. What's your problem these days? You're hunting a boar. Is that really what you want to do? You love wearing a beret, and you love the fact that it's a human leather beret. Colonist, sunlight, neural supercharge. You want delirious first eater apparel. Okay, that I can cope with. That's one thing I can do for you. I will make you a flop hat. Everybody loves a good flop hat. You know what? I'll make 3. Marcus is seriously about to flip out. All right, the Nokia sphere is about to blow up. My demonic death disco ball, the DDDB, is going to blow up fairly soon. Okay, yes, what? Okay, Marcus is having a tantrum. Cool. He's going to go destroy my high-tech research bench. Not cool. Not cool at all. Right. I kind of need that, Marcus. Toblerone, could you maybe try and arrest Marcus? Right? Could you go? Okay, could you just go? No, please. Could you get over there before he destroys that? Because that's like wicked important and hard to make. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Marcus, you just hang tight, dude, and just like calm down. Okay, calm down. Portia, you're right. I should put Marcus on nighttime stuff. Okay. Are you fine now? Are you okay now? That's a lot of pop-ups. Let me see what I can cope with here. So let's do that. I just did it in the new run. Let's do it now. So Marcus, oh, you're a prisoner. I can't do anything with you right now. Marcus, you can actually be released. You know what? You're fine now. Go ahead and release Marcus. Thank you very much. You're free to go. You've chilled out a little bit there. There you go. Okay, Marcus is back. Yay. So, Marcus, you're going to consume a meal. Great, good. You do that, Chief. You do that. I can't have you destroying my high-tech research bench. That takes a lot of materials to put together. So, Marcus, why don't you be asleep like you were the night owl thing? So, between 11 and 18, you sleep. And then, when it's basically dark out, you can be awake. Okay, that's one issue temporarily solved. Now what? Oh, so many things. I'm going to... All right, I need everyone to calm down. And by everyone, I mean me. So, I want to give Marcus the Delirious First Eater role back for obvious reasons. But I don't want to do that until we've got more things under control right now. Although, there will be a negative mood debuff for them not having a Delirious First Eater. But I'm going to learn to cope. What I'd really love is Marcus to get out and do some harvesting of anything. 98% grown, ready to harvest right here. My 2 top plant people, that is Lon and Marcus, are not doing anything else right now. And you know what, Grumpy, why don't you be on that too? Everyone get out and get some rice. The only person I want not doing that is Yegor, because Yegor is the good cook. Oh, never mind, Yegor is ripping a lung out of somebody, or a kidney, I'm not sure. It's fine. Whatever it is, we'll sell it for a monkey, like we always do. Story of my life, really, isn't it? The flop hat's done. He doesn't need it anymore, though. That's the thing, because he's not the Delirious First Eater. But when he is, there's a flop hat waiting for you. There's a flop hat going to be sitting right there. Also, could we get the chunk out of here, because it's blocking the door? Still don't know what I was going to do with this room. It looks like I had a plan for a bedroom, but I would not have put the light there because I would have put a wall there. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Everyone's just taking flop hats. Okay, Toblerone's just like, I'm just going to take a flop hat. Yeah, maybe that was marked for someone else, Marcus. Maybe I had somebody else in mind for that. Just saying, Marcus. Surgery failed. That's fine. That's the least of my issues right now. Sorry, Wishak. Where did we stab you this time in a desperate attempt to find your kidney? In the torso again. Okay, so we just randomly stabbed you in the torso, and Yegor said, I am very very confident the kidney is somewhere in the torso. And Yegor was correct. It broadly is. So Yegor just started randomly stabbing Wushak's torso until he gave up, really. He said, I got nothing left. Speaking of which, Yegor, when's your unnatural healing? Oh, you could do that at any time. We could patch Wushak up right now and just get started again on a kidney. Okay, anyone harvest? Okay, rice is happening. Excellent, good. Yegor, I need you to be working on primarily kibble. Yegor, take a break, dude. Work only on kibble, thank you. I don't even care what you use. I don't even care if you use the human meat. But we need kibble to be happening like right the heck now. Right the heck now. Because obviously I cannot afford to lose quest camels. And this ain't even going to cut it. We're going to need a lot more than that. Speaking of focus on food, all right, let's try and get some more boars under control here. Almost thinking about sending out a murder team just for the mega sloth because that would be so much food. All right, yeah, the camels are just wolfing this down. Yeah, that ain't going to last. Yeah, it's already gone. Sorry, that's already gone. Good news, Yegor. You're going to keep doing that. We've got I know about the opportunity. Yes. It expires in 9 days. We've got other priorities right now. We've got way bigger priorities. Yegor, you getting some rice? Okay, cool. Good. Excellent. Now we're going to start running out of meat, unfortunately. So I got to put basically Marcus back on hunting because I need somebody to go out and kill things. So you're going to have to be one. You know what? Just do literally everything around here, Marcus. If you could just do everything around here, that would be great. I would love it if you just did literally everything around here. Oh, there's the charge rifle. Let's make sure that's allowed. In fact, Marcus, what are you armed with? You're harvesting ambrosia. Ooh, is that the best use of your time? I mean, great. That's good, because that's money in the bank. It's just that, and also, Marcus, you don't actually have a weapon. No wonder you're not doing any hunting. Somewhere in here was Hunter lacks suitable weapon. It's just I've got so many pop-ups right now, I couldn't even find it. What now? Crisis of belief. Wushak. Okay, I don't care, Wushak. I'm literally stripping you for parts. So, Marcus, if you could go equip the pulse rifle or the charge rifle or the whatever, the Whoozy McWhat's-it there. Okay, the zygote has been fed. Right. What else needs to be happening around here? That's going to be gone. Obviously, the chibi thing's not going away. Hungry pen animals and animal starvation. Okay, well, there is some kibble in here. There's an amount of kibble. Yegor, are you still going nuts on this? Yeah, you're still trying to make kibble. Keep it coming, kid. Keep it coming. In fact, bump that up a little bit more. Don't know where you're getting the meat from at this point. I think we're taking our own meat. But you know what? We've got an amount of meals. What? Misaki's on a food binge. Oh, Misaki, I completely forgot you existed. Sorry, kid. Hang on one sec. Okay, better. Yeah, I completely forgot you existed. Good luck. We don't actually have that much food, but, good luck with the food binge. It's going to be largely rice-based. I don't want to binge on rice. That doesn't sound very, very appetizing. If you're going to binge on something, binge on, like, I don't know, chocolate or pasta or french fries. Binge on rice. That's just having rice. That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, fine. Okay, there are less things here. The animals are not starving anymore. And there is a small quantity. Yegor, you're hauling kibble. Great, good. I will, when you're done with that, let you go about your business. Okay, so you can just go do whatever you want. Do your thing, kid. Marcus is going to pick out. Great. Good. If nothing, I am having a real hard time with happiness in this colony. It's probably due to my horrible mismanagement of it. Okay. Okay. Let's try and look at other things. When are the camels leaving? 17 days. Boy, that's an awful long time, isn't it? That's a super big, awful long time. Okay. I'm gonna say while it's a little quiet, except it's not. I'm gonna get the disco ball out of here. How do we go about doing that? So transfer, no, not to a holding platform. Teleport it. I don't care. Anywhere. Could I teleport it? Hang on. Could I teleport it inside a closed area? So if I like, and then when it explodes, I might not care as much. There is a small part of me that wants to find out what happens when it explodes, but not that big a part. Not that big a part where I'm actually going to put that to the test. So if I wanted to send this... Oh, okay, somebody's got to activate it. All right, let's just see how this works. Lon, you seem to be broadly not completely insane. Where? Oh, no, Marcus is still insane. Wait, Marcus, what are you doing? Okay, you're getting high. That's great. That's a really good choice there. Toblerone. Toblerone? Did I just click on you? I think I clicked on your chair. Misaki, you are still picking out. Can't do really anything with Dee Dee. Marcus, enjoy getting high. There's a boom rat down here. All right, where is Lon? Great, you're right there. Hold that thought, Lon. Don't go anywhere, kid. So, Lon, you go do the thing. And then choose a location. I don't know, like up here? Can we do that? Can we just send it up there? I don't really care where you put it. I just don't want it in the base anymore. Yeah, that seems to have worked. And it's up here now. Great. Do your jam. Onslaught mode. Oh, it's teleporting though. That's less. Okay, it's still teleporting. That's no. It's still teleporting. Okay, it's shooting every single wild boar in the area. This might actually have accidentally been brilliant. Except it's coming closer to us now, isn't it? It's coming a little closer to us. It's in the base. It's in the base. It's shooting literally... It's shooting the camels. Okay. Let's reevaluate here. So... The goat is on fire. I think that's where we're going to begin, team. That's where we're going to begin. The goat is on fire. This is not the same goat who has been struck by lightning, by the way. The goat is on fire. The demonic death disco ball, rather than playing Dawn of Summer at everyone, has decided to set people on fire. Now, initially this seemed very positive because it just slaughtered a bunch of boars up here that I could be eating, and then it's not going to stop me from eating them either. Initially, this seemed positive. And I was really in favor of it. I see now that my thought process of teleporting it inside a closed space probably would not have worked because it just teleports out. It just leaves. It's like, yeah, I'm out of here. I am... Okay, Marcus is dead, by the way. Apparently Marcus got shot. Where was... Okay, yeah, Marcus was over here getting high, and then he got shot in the face by the demonic death disco ball. The DDDB. Grumpy's dead. Grumpy's dead. Okay. Yup. Okay, we'll work on burying them at some point. Okay. Yeah, no, the Crimson, the fire thing is going well. You know what? And that's what I like about you, Crimson. You're looking on the positive side. You're looking at that silver cloud lining nonsense there. You're like, yeah, the demonic death disco ball, the DDDB, is annihilating your colony and possibly killing your quest camels. But the fires are not a problem. The fires are not a problem. Okay. This is what I like. See, Crimson's looking on the positive side. There. Positive side. Well, I guess the only thing I can really do is see where it teleports to next. Go away from the camels. Okay, that was a goat. That's fine. That's fine. Goats are okay. Where did it go now? Please don't shoot a goat. I mean a camel. You can shoot goats. Just oh no, Yegor's dead. Yeah. No, Yegor is actually technically still alive, in the strictest possible sense. The camel is about to die. Yep, that's one dead camel. And that's my quest failed right there. And now they hate me a little bit more. Yegor, no, dude, you don't got it. So Coquette's dead, and then it went away. Okay. Alicia, things have happened. Alicia, Toblerone, maybe don't worry about the fire, dude. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about the fire. Yegor's up and running. Events have taken place, Alicia. Roy Scott, welcome. Events have taken place that I did not anticipate, really. I have a lot of pop-ups. Oh, somebody's hot. Oh, dear. Oh, no, somebody's a little sweaty. Oh, what a terrible thing. Alicia, okay. I need to explain my thought process here, because it's very important. My thought process was to get the demonic death disco ball somewhere other than where it was, which was in my house. Because it was threatening to blow up, you see. It was threatening to blow up. And I made it go somewhere else, which was great. Yeah, it was like way up here in the corner. Apparently it teleports and shoots anything it sees. And we see where that has led us. Marcus, Misaki, and Grumpy are dead. Along with Chibi, but Chibi's been dead for 2.3 years. I mean, it's hardly worth talking about at this point. A camel has died, and unfortunately, although some might look at that as an opportunity for food, it was a quest camel, and I kind of needed that camel. I'm also not sure where the other camels are. Where are all the camels dead? Well, all right. So let's take Crimson's tack here and look at the positive side. Focus on food, not as much of a priority now, because there are 3 less colonists and a lot more dead camel. Also goats. Goats are dead. Wushak. Remember how I wasn't going to recruit you? Good news. Good news. So we'll stop everything we're doing with you. Okay. I'm sorry about everything that I've done to you. Vaguely. Yegor, you're cooking. God bless you, Yegor. Okay. Good for you. All right. Coquette's dead. The Nokia is out. Got it. Okay, that's 2 things that we have dealt with here. Marcus, how... I'm gonna... Oh, the team's gonna hate this. I'm gonna throw Marcus in the freezer. Because I would love... Marcus, you're dead somewhere, right? Are you Marcus? No, that's Misaki. Are you Marcus? No, that's Grumpy. Where did we put the dead vampire? Is somebody carrying the dead vampire right now? Because I kind of wanted that. What is that? That's... Oh, there's Marcus. I believe he's missing his head. I believe Marcus has had his head shot off. Okay, so... yeah, definitely missing many parts. 7.6%. Is that your head? Your neck has been burned off. Your neck. Your neck has been burned off. Nothing about your head. Nothing about your head. Your head is allegedly fine, but your neck has been burned off. Fascinating. So I'm going to we're going to start stockpiling colonists I might like to bring back here. Now, my impetus is to actually go ahead and eat Misaki and Grumpy, because at this point, what's a little bit more negative debuff? Am I right, kids? Am I right? How more sad can my colony get? But throughout all of this, I think Buzzkill has got the right idea here. This is where geniusosity comes in. Hashtag geniusosity. Because anyone else would look at this and go, dang, man, you messed up. Don't release the demonic death demon ball. And I look at this as an opportunity. This is an opportunity to show my level of genius here. To show off geniusosity. Okay? Hashtag geniusosity. So, as thing... Oh, there's a new goat. Oh, that's fun. Okay. I don't know where are the other camels? Will they still be okay if I give them 2 camels? Or are we just like, that quest has failed? That is no longer active? Okay, yeah, that is no longer active. So, if the other camels turn up, feel free to shoot them and eat them. Got it. All right. We want to keep this colony going for Chibi, but at what cost? At the cost and the very proud cost, I might say, Alicia. I'm glad you asked that question. That's a very important question. At what cost? The cost of genius. Okay? Or one might say geniusosity. Hashtag geniusosity. Let's take the crimson route and look at the positives here. Less mouths to feed. More food. Okay? Because a lot of things died there. Like, so many things died. Also, I've got a couple of dead boar up here we could go get. Yegor, oh, you're butchering. Great, good. Toblerone, you're researching. Totally useless. Why don't you go haul that dead boar? Lon, okay, you're taking a goat to bed. Wow. Wow. Okay, you're taking baby goat 1 to bed. Whose bed? Okay, a goat bed. Neat. We're healing up the goat. Fantastic. Super. I love everything that's happening right now. Okay. We can get more quests from the royals. I'm not worried about that. I mean, it would have been really nice to have that quest done, but we'll get other quests from them. They don't hate us. They just don't like us as much. Yeah, they're still neutral plus 30. Like, killed off our goats. That wasn't very good of you. We're going to make a vague attempt to start stacking up the dead over here. How sad are you? Oh, Lon's on a trip. Okay. Hang on. There's a manhunter pack. Cool. More food. So, a manhunting pack of what? Raccoons. Yeah, those things aren't vicious. You're not wrong. Everyone go in the runaway zone. And you go in the runaway zone. Thank you. And then, of course, Dee Dee can stay in the Dee Dee zone. Is there anything here I can get? I know Misaki is dead. I know Lon's on a trip. Where's the Manhunter pack? So, let's go down here. Oh, they've got that Scaria nonsense. Dang it. We're not going to get any food out of them. They're going to immediately rot. No, don't go that fast. It disturbs me when you go that fast. There's some steel down here, by the way. All right, good. You know what? Good. This is an opportunity. Is what this is. Yegor, where are you going, kid? You're going to go cook some things. Great. That's a really positive move there. So, Wooshak, let's get back to you. I'm going to pretend that the raccoon issue is going to take care of itself. That's where I'm going with that. Although we never have quite gotten around to repairing these traps. Possibly because the bots can't get to the steel because it's not in the home zone. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I've got a lot of bridges to cross here. I've just got nothing in front of me but bridges right now. You've detected a hunting worksite. Cool. Neat. Where are the manhunters? Okay, they're actually getting into the base there. All right, let's get. Okay, I say let's get a team together. I have 2 people who are capable of fighting right now. And you're both gonna do it, by the way. Everybody come out here. All right, there's 2 coming in, and they're probably gonna go right for the mech because that'll be the first thing they see. So if you guys could, like, come over here and just, like, shoot everything. Yegor, you want to get in on that? Can you not see him yet? Yegor? No, Yegor, not the zone. Yegor? Oh, they're not quite in range. Okay, cool, neat. It's too late for everyone in the DD zone. We're going full frontal here. We're dealing with this. Watch the mech. Try not to shoot. Oh, seriously, Yegor. Are you trying to get killed? Okay, one's down. Are you seriously trying to get killed? Because that's what I see, Yegor. When I see you put in no effort to killing a raccoon, what I'm seeing from Yegor here is, I want to die. Yegor, this is just the impression that you're giving me. Okay, maybe that's not your intent. I don't know, Yegor. But when I see you just not trying, it says to me Yegor has given up, hasn't he? Yegor's given up. Yegor's all set with Yegor. All right, no more Yegor. All right, how banged up are you? Pretty banged up. Can you use your unnatural... You can't... I know this for a fact because I've done it before. You can't use your unnatural healing on yourself. Toblerone, do you have any medical skill? You have a base medical knowledge. Okay, so congratulations. You're our chief doctor now. I know this is not what you expected, but here we are. RimWorld can test my geniosity all it wants. Hashtag geniusosity. And I will prevail. I know when... Okay, so I'm enough of a genius, and I am. Toblerone, I noticed you didn't bother healing Yegor. If you could just go ahead and do that, it's just that he's going to be dead soon. I am enough of a genius that I know when it's a wipe. Like the bug attack that we had in here. That's a wipe. It's not a question of am I enough of a genius to come back from it, because of course I am. There's nothing to come back from. This colony will be wiped out. RimWorld has just said we're destroying you. This is not that case. And now I know it looks like it. I know you're looking at this saying, nah, he can't do it. And you know I can. That's the scary part. You know I can. You know somehow I will make all of this come together. So let's deal with problems one by one here. And by problems, I mean opportunities. Okay, opportunities is what these are. So what did I just say I had a lot of? Granite. Neat. So let's go with a granite sarcophagus here and here. Okay, just pop a couple of coffins in there. Now, Yegor, have your needs been attended to? Broadly. Not very well, but broadly. The agony pulse. Yeah, that was the death disco ball, wasn't it? Yeah. So even the ones who didn't get shot are just freaking out. Now, let's readdress the Wushak issue, if we could. Marcus, we're going to come back to you and your missing head later. Wushak, remember when I said I was going to strip you for parts? Good news for you. We're going to start recruiting you, because I need any warm body at this point. You can do things. You can cook. That'll take Yegor off of cooking. You're not really good at anything else. Actually, technically, you're my second best combatant right now. You actually might be in the lead now that Marcus is dead. Okay, we're not burying Marcus, okay? So don't sweat that. Now, are you guys sad that there are multiple colonists left unburied? Like, how much is this going to stack here? So, colonists left unburied. Still only minus 10. Oh, great, so I could have a bunch of dead colonists. Yeah, I know, depressive sucks, Portia, but it's what I've got to work with. That'll be actually somewhat counterbalanced by Psychically Dull, because he will not be affected by psychic pulses and things like that, and psychic waves. So when everyone else is bummed out, he's like, I'm just normal bummed out. I'm like the normal level of bummed out that I am. All right, again, let's look at the positive sides of things here. Less people means less necessary food. Are we... Well, here's the problem with eating Misaki or Grumpy. If I do that, I will stop paying attention, because I'll have to turn off the we don't eat colonists, and somebody will eat Chibi, and that's just unacceptable. That's when I rage quit. That's when I start smashing things. Do we have to give him his lung and kidney back? Eventually, sure, yeah, and he could even have his own. I can't actually identify it, but he could have his own kidney. Oh, we've done Death Rust. Neat, good. I actually wanted that. My vampire's dead, but good job, team. Well done. What would benefit me in the short term? Medicine production would be a good one. Brain wiring, yes. This is where the genius comes in. You're looking at this guy, Dave, how can you possibly make this colony happy? Many members are dead. Many members are dead. You have a dead, one-legged, 13-year-old drug addict in your freezer, and people have been bummed out about that for 2.5 years. How can you bring these people happiness? And I say, by rewiring their brains. That's how we make them happy. We rewire their brains. Okay? They don't need to think these divisive and depressing thoughts. I'll slap one in what's-his-name, Wushak, immediately. That'll cure depression right there. All right, we have one goat left. I would like somebody to... Okay, I was just going to say, start repairing the pen. It looks like they're... Oh, no, you're refueling the campfire. I mean, that's a thing you can do, sure. That is a thing. Yegor's having dark visions. Yes, I imagine you are. It does not surprise me at all. So the only one who is sane and mobile at this point is Toblerone. My least colonist. Joy wires are wonderful. I will rewire their brain. Way better than a lobotomy, by the way. We proved that last time. My genius proved that you want to go joy wire, you don't want to go lobotomy. Joy wire makes them slow, sure, but it makes them happier than a lobotomy, and it doesn't lose any skills. Toblerone, I need to rework your priorities because it may surprise you to know, Toblerone, research is not as essential as it used to be. Basically keeping us up, and neither is art. We're not doing any art at all, ever. Why don't you're going to have to take Grumpy's place as my primary crafting person. I know this is a shock to you, but if there's some crafting to do, go ahead and do that. What's your plant skill like these days? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Congratulations, you're going to be #1 on plants. You could actually be #2 on plants. Yegor, you have a skill in it. And I'm just favoring plants because obviously we need to have food. And by the way, everyone's into hunting now. Everyone needs to... I don't care if you're terrible. Just spray and pray. Okay? Spray and pray. It'll be fine. You'll figure it out eventually. So... What have we learned here today? I think we've learned that if you're playing RimWorld at home, and I advise you to do that, then you can have 2,000 hours in it, just like me. If you're playing RimWorld at home and you get the Demonic Death Disco Ball, the DDDB, let it explode. I guess let it explode. Or don't take it in the first place. Just say no thank you. I see the Death Disco Ball there, the Demonic Death Disco Ball, the DDDB, and I'm just going to say no thank you to that. No thank you. I don't want that. How is the baby doing? Thank goodness somebody's asking the important questions. The zygote is looking well. Apparently it's an embryo. The embryo of Lon and Marcus. Boy, is this kid going to be surprised when he or she gets up. We don't actually know that yet. Okay, everything is looking good. Yeah, it's fine right now. When are you going to be, born? 3.3 days. Great, good. The second you can contribute, I am ripping you out of that pod. And putting in another one, I might add. In fact, now that I say that out loud, Lon, would you like to recontribute an ovum? And then I can just sort of get a team going here. And then, just a constant rotating team. Unfortunately, Marcus can't really contribute his personality, I guess, to this, but I've got Toblerone and Yegor. They're not much to look at, but they're fine people. They're fine people. Wushak is fully healed. Great. Good. Oh, speaking of Wushak, who's on wardening? No one, basically. Lon, you're going to have to be on #1 wardening and make sure Wushak eats anything at all, frankly. And then, Yegor, when you stop freaking out, you can go ahead and get back into cooking. Steven, welcome, welcome, welcome. Steven, it's been a challenging day. It's been a challenging day. That's all I'm saying there. We've had setbacks, but good news for you, I'm a genius. #geniusosity. So I will, in fact, recover from this and come back somehow even stronger. You're saying, Dave, no, you can't do that. I've been watching this channel for a while. This is terrible. This is the worst RimWorld run ever. And I'm saying, nah, I got this, dude. The scary part is I'm right. You know I'm right. Wushak, you're actually mobile. Good news. You're gonna join the team here. You actually only have a resistance of 8. I could get you on board fairly quickly. And you could just be a pair of hands. He's probably the happiest one here because he's sitting right next to the psychic emanator. He's just getting pulsed all day. His life is nothing but happy pulses. That sounded better in my head than when it came out of my mouth. Don't worry about the other operation. Oh, no, the hemogen pack. Yeah, we don't even need that anymore. The vampire is temporarily dead right now. Temporarily dead. Okay. How are the sarcophagi coming along? Slowly but surely. There's also a bunch of drugs up here, guys. Yegor, oh, you're still freaking. Who's up? Toblerone. Could you go get these drugs because they're about to rot? And I don't want that. That's money. Hang on, there's a mad wild boar. Of course there is. Of course there is. We're still in the runaway zone, though. Okay. I think this will broadly take care of itself. This is low effort from RimWorld. Yeah, it's gonna go through the trap corridor, right? Who's having a break wrist? Oh, Yegor, I'm not surprised. Okay, so your dark visions have stopped. What's the rest of your problems? Neural supercharged. Yeah, colonists have died. That's gonna happen, kid. Soaking wet, lackluster funeral. Okay, I can pick up a lot of these. A lot of these I can deal with. Slept in the heat. You know what? That's an easy one. I can bang that one out right now. You don't even worry about it. There you go, kid. Okay, there you go. You have yourself a nice little cooler. Got plenty of unowned bedrooms. You know what? Looking on the bright side of life here, we've got tons of unowned bedrooms. All right, if anyone wants to swing by, we are ready to go. All right, ready to go. And how's the sarcophagi coming? Still working on that. Where are we at here? 53. Okay. So Yegor, why don't you just like take care of your most basic needs and then stop whining at me? Basically, stop whining at me. Thank you, Yegor. I appreciate that. Are you still like horribly mutilated? Yeah, broadly. So Wushak, you of the one kidney. Would it help if we did the Archotechnic Opportunity offering thingamajiggy here? Or is that just a little silly at this point? Do we want to bother with a religious ceremony? Good news. Potatoes are going to be coming in real soon. And boy, do I have a lot of potatoes. I got a lot of potatoes here. That'll do well for the focus on food. Not so much with the human meat. And obviously, I think it's very, very clear I can't send a murder team out because I don't have a team. Period. I have nobody here. Yegor is horribly mutilated. Toblerone is useless. And I can't afford to lose Lon. Lon literally is everything. He's the royal, he's the mechanator, he's all about these things. So I'm going to bury. Here's my plan. I know we're very excited about it. Hang on, there we go. I'm going to bury somebody. That could be Grumpy, okay? So we'll bury Grumpy, and we're going to bury Misaki. Misaki, we barely got to know you. You came in and then immediately got killed by the demonic death disco ball, the DDDB. I think we just shoved a raw steak in the baby vat. Hey, you know what? Eat whatever you're going to eat, kid. Yegor's back in bed. Less handy. Oh, I know what I could do for the animals. All one of them at this point. We've only got the one goat left. But what I could do is, if necessary, I could authorize that zone to put in, like, potatoes. I should have thought of that when we had the starvation. But we didn't actually have the potatoes. So it was kind of irrelevant at that point. Alrighty. We're going to work on... Yeah, we're working on the other sarcophagus. That's good. Yeah, Crimson, you're not wrong. This is probably because I beat Anomaly. After a couple of bouts with RimWorld, a couple of fights with RimWorld. I think RimWorld is just broadly annoyed that I beat Anomaly. And they're like, we are just going to wreck you. We are going to tear you to shreds. Glad I got that lifter. Because he's bringing in all the food. Perfect. Speaking of which, did we make any move on that Militor thing? Okay, we're working on it. I won't prioritize that right now. I think we've got other priorities. Yes, I'm aware the pen is not enclosed. I'm very clear about that. Maybe we could chop down some trees. You know what I could also use? A farming bot. Because they will chop wood. So, somebody at some point, if anyone can do anything at all, go ahead and do that. Lon, where you at, kid? You're harvesting potatoes. Could we at least get Grumpy buried? So go ahead and bury Grumpy. Thank you very much. And we're going to have to have a couple of funerals here. We're just going to have a couple of funerals. Last time you popped in, a couple of people died. Yeah, it's actually not that uncommon. I mean, statistically, Steven, if you just randomly drop in, chances are somebody might be dying. I'm going to give you got like a 27% shot at that. Okay, my colonists live and they die. Except Chibi, who is in many ways immortal. My dead one-legged 13-year-old drug-addicted freezer girl. So she's been there for ages. What are people doing? I need to keep. This is micromanagement time. I need to actually keep track of people and know what they're doing. Lon's going to bed. Yegor's cooking. Good. Again, focus on food. Where's Toblerone? You're harvesting rice. Great. Good. Perfect. Those are all very, very valuable things to be doing. While you're there, could you harvest that oak tree? Because I'd like to get the pen back enclosed. I'm not sure why. I've got 2 goats and I don't care about either of them. And I'll probably end up killing them. There's a fire. Okay, that's fine. This is an outside-y fire, and it's in the rain. It's already going out. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everybody stop panicking. Nothing to see here. Wow, you're terrible at this, Toblerone. And you are. You have a plant skill of 1. Plant skill of 1. It's going to take you all day to chop that down. So Maybe, you know what? Maybe just get the one tree down, and then you're fine, man. Yep, you're about to freak out. What's your problem amongst the many problems that we have? Yeah, so it doesn't seem to matter. The colonists left unburied doesn't seem to stack. So I could have, a caseload of colonists dead in the freezer, and they will be fine eventually. They won't be fine, but they're not going to get any worse than -10. Toblerone's gone into a coma. Huh. Didn't see that one coming. Toblerone? Why? What's your problem? You're in a catatonic breakdown. Okay, well, we should probably, get you to bed or something like that. You're working on recruiting Wushak. Good. Yegor, I'm going to have to wake you up. I'm sorry, but you need to rescue Toblerone. Apparently, Toblerone is in a coma for reasons that aren't adequately explained, except for the fact that in the space of a game day, this colony has effectively burned to the ground. So I get it. You know what? My reaction might be coma, too. I might look at this and go, coma time. Not comatose, coma time, which is like hammer time, except you're in a coma. If we completed the other sarcophagus left, I'd really just like to get Misaki out of the freezer, just so I don't accidentally do something like eat her. And there's an eclipse. Nobody cares. My solar panels have been destroyed by the demonic death disco ball anyway, so I'm not really sure why we're going to care about that. What I could do is put the mechs back into the home zone, and then I'm going to very, very optimistically put my 3 remaining colonists back onto unrestricted, because there's steel out on the map that I want to get, and I don't want to lose it. What do we got up here? Oh yeah, it's the charge rifle. Oh, Marcus loved that thing. Yeah, Gore, you are hauling a meal. Okay, could you just take a break and get the... No, don't equip it. That's a terrible idea. Could you just haul that charge rifle, get it in out of the rain, please? This is done. So this was going to be for Misaki. Okay. And is someone around who could just quickly throw her in a box? Lon, what are you up to? You're having a snack. When you're done with that, could you... actually, before you're done with that, could you bury Misaki, please? Could we just bang out, a double funeral? A double funeral? Just both of you. Yeah, you're dead. Let's move on. Good. I'm glad you liked it, Stephen. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I've been sitting on that one for a while. Quite a while, actually. That's been my sort of backup summer series, because I have a lot less time to record in the summer than I do in the fall and winter. So I kind of stored that one away and then put it out now as kind of just something to beef up the week a little bit. Okay, all right, we probably shouldn't have the funeral until Toblerone is out of the coma. For obvious reasons. It's going to be lackluster because not everyone is there. Wow, still working on Wushak here. Wushak, you're going to be on board not very soon. Not very soon at all, because Lon is terrible at this. Lon is very unsocial. Yeah, social of 6. I guess there's worse. You should play more Stranded Alien Dawn. I just started a series of it, Crimson. There's a limit to how much I can play Stranded Alien Dawn. First of all, I've done a lot of it on the channel. I did it on day 1 when it first came out. And we've got the new series that just started, although it's technically not new because I recorded it ages ago. I recorded that, surprisingly, almost a year ago. And we've streamed it. We streamed the Android one, the Hope one. So I've done a lot of Stranded Alien Dawn. I'd rather focus on RimWorld, frankly, but I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you guys like when I do Stranded Alien Dawn. It's a great game. I mean, it's basically 3D RimWorld, if more limited. If we wanted to start having some funerals around here, oh god, it's going to be terrible. Absolutely terrible. There's no moral guide. Nobody's showing up to the funeral. Okay, we might back burner that a little bit. That was the 3rd series or 4th. Let me see. I did it day 1. We did. It depends. Who's Yegor's high. Okay, hang on, Yegor. I will be right there, and by I mean Lon. Lon, can you go rescue Yegor, please? Again, this is a perfectly sensible response to what's going on right now. Toblerone's in a coma. Yegor has overdosed on drugs. What did you actually take, dude? Let's see. Oh, you're high on flake. Okay. Major drug overdose. How did you even find the drugs? You're blind. I don't even understand that happened. So, to answer Portia's question, day 1, I did it. We did a partial stream of the trader scenario, but then we abandoned that because the new one came out, the DLC came out, and then we did a full run of that, And then it's the one that just came out, which is the military outpost scenario. So I'm going to say 3.5, Portia, 3.5. It's not showing for me. Really? Because it's like right now. Hang on. I'm going to go to my own channel here, like a barbarian. Yeah, it's right there. Posted an hour ago, Crimson. It's right on the page there. I find when I go to people I'm subscribed to, because YouTube wants to put that for you up there. They're like, here's what we think you should watch. I go immediately to videos because that's going to show, a chronological order. When I go to Penja's channel, it's like, here's something from 3 years ago you might like. I'm like, yeah, I might like that, but I'd really like to see what he put out today, if that's okay with you. So I noticed they made that change within the last year or so. It doesn't pop up as the most recent video. It's just going to pop up with what they think you want to watch. So enjoy that, Crimson. Enjoy that. Feel free to comment on it, Crimson. However, I will warn you in advance for those who aren't already aware, like Portia will already be aware of this. The series is already finished. So I have completed the entire series. So please comment because YouTube loves engagement. Yegor died. Hang on. I'll be right with you, Crimson. I will be right with you. Okay. He died of a drug overdose. Well, now I've got to build another sarcophagus. Okay. Wow, just after talking about backgammon. What a way to go. What a way to go. Talked about balloons and poker and backgammon and then inhaled a monstrous amount of flake and fell over and died. No, Stephen, you're right. You did not get the notification for RimWorld. That is entirely correct. That was deliberate. So here's the thing. I'll give you a little sort of back-end peek into YouTube. Hang on one sec. I need to deal with the Sonat. Oh, thank you so much. I didn't even know you were there. Thank you so much, Sonat. That is so awesome of you. Thank you very, very much. So to get back to Steven's thing, hang on. I have several things going on. Yegor's died because he was talking about balloons and then inhaled a monstrous amount of drugs and fell over and died. So Yegor, I need to deal with. Now, good news, Yegor's already in the freezer. Toblerone's in a coma, and Lon is asleep. My entire colony right now is Lon and Toblerone was the least good member of my colony. Okay, we're keeping... Marcus, could you go to the back with Chibi, please? Okay, and then I'm going to come back to Stephen's question. It wasn't really a question, it was a statement. I'm going to expand on Stephen's statement. Yegor, we will bury Yegor. As Buzzkill is pointing out, we weren't that fond of him in the first place. Unfortunately, I don't actually have anything to build that out of, except silver. I'm not going to build a silver sarcophagus. Just bury this guy. You know what? We're going to have to go bare roots here. Yegor was a complete catastrophic pain in the neck, so he's just going to have to get a regular grave. All right, like where you put somebody in the ground. Where we put somebody in the ground. So back to Steven's thing. A little back end on how YouTube works. So, and this is not a surprise. I'm pretty sure this is basically common sense more than anything. Is when I release a video, the first thing YouTube is going to do is show it off to my subscribers because they are the most likely to want to watch it, given that they actually said, I would like to watch more of this person's video, therefore I will subscribe to them. If not enough of them click on it, then YouTube is going to be very reluctant to show it to anyone else. It's not really going to promote it very much. It's counting on the subscribers to say, yeah, we're wicked into this. And then YouTube says, cool, let's show it to people that like what you like, because that's how these algorithms work. Hang on, this is for Yegor. Yegor, you're in there. Okay, thank you, Yegor. So there is an option. I have an option when I upload a video to not notify subscribers. And there's a thought process behind this. It's an experiment, really, Stephen, more than anything. It's an experiment. So the thought process is, without that, YouTube will just show it to anyone. It'll just throw it out there. And it'll catch on or it won't. So the thing, and I've done that on a few videos, actually. Again, if subscribers don't click on it, then YouTube doesn't care about it really quickly. it will just be like, nah, this is dead in the water. So the idea there was to maybe show that off to more people who don't know what I do, if that makes any sense, Stephen. And it does. It makes perfect sense. That was actually a well thought out and formed thought process there, and I articulated it fairly quickly. So as Buzzkill says, it's science. So that was the thought process there, is to try and show that particular video, a first episode of a RimWorld run, which are, RimWorld's a very, very popular game, to people who don't know me. You guys, I kind of count on the fact you guys will figure it out eventually. And that's like, I do that like maybe a few times a year, so that's not going to be common, Stephen. But that is the hang on. Wooshak's gone berserk and my monkey is dead. Great. Hang on. I'm going to have to come back to you, Stephen. Lon, you're it. No, don't clean his prison barracks. That's a terrible idea. Why would you do that? Could we kind of deal with the Wooshak situation here? Okay, we've killed Wooshak. No, wait, you're still alive. Are you still alive? You are technically still alive. Great, good. Lon, you're off draft. If you could do... Oh, hang on. He's not down. I thought he was down. Keep shooting him then. Okay, now he's down. Capture him. Near a clean sweeper. You can't do anything at all. Right. Lon, why are you not doing what I asked you to do? Please immediately capture Wooshak. Okay, capture Wooshak. All right. So this is what happens when I try to answer questions about YouTube. So Wooshak has gone berserk and my monkey's dead. We're gonna eat the monkey. I'm just letting you know that right now. We are eating that monkey, unapologetically. I might add, unapologetically. You hear that in my voice. You're like, ooh, Dave's gonna dial back time or something and re-roll this. No, I'm actually just figuring out where I can get some wood from really quick to seal up that door. That's all I want to know. Lon, you are tending to Wooshak. Great, good. That's exactly what I need you to do. How about, what around here could I potentially deconstruct that is made of wood? How about these floors? You know what? I don't need floors in here. So remove these floors like this. I just need enough wood to... And I've got tons of unowned bedrooms. Deconstruct these floors like that. Anyone else got some wooden floors? Because the Constructo bot will rip through those really quick. I need to seal up, first of all, the prison. I mean, that kind of goes without saying. And then also the animal pen. Because the goats are just going to go nuts. See, that goat's just walking right out the door. And that goat's walking right out the door. Yeah, I just got free-range goats here. Free roaming goats, not do anything at all. Okay. Wooshak will heal. We've broadly tended to your needs. I mean, I didn't give you your lung back, but the thought process is there. And then we will get the floors up. Toblerone, when do you think this whole coma thing might be ending? Do you think that's going to be happening anytime soon? Okay, because it's just like, you're really just sucking up a meal here, kid. You're sucking up a meal here. Okay, hang on a sec. Yes, we'll bury people when we have a reasonable opportunity to do that. There's a medical emergency. It's Wooshak. I think you're fine, kid. Yeah, trivial malnutrition. Trivial malnutrition. You are feeding a meal to a goat. That's fun. Could we maybe... we can't feed Wooshak. Apparently it is very trivial. Very, very trivial malnutrition. Like, I'm fine with that malnutrition. That's okay. This has been an eventful thing. So, all right, I need to do a reevaluation process here. The reevaluation needs to happen here. So, Toblerone's in a coma for an undetermined amount of time. Indeterminate, rather. Undetermined, but indeterminate amount of time. I need wood to seal the prison. Yes, see, what are you doing? Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, stop that. Okay, we need that wood for, like, literally anything else at this point. Okay, Lon's out here harvesting. That's wicked cool, but I only have a solitary mouth to feed right now, which is super exciting. So, you know what you could do, Lon? Why don't you bury Yegor? That'd be something to do. No, 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 no. Whatever I told you to do is wrong. Don't strip him. There's no reason for that. There's no reason to get into that. So, back to the evaluation phase. Lon is it right now. Lon is the only person who exists. I'm not even 100% sure that Toblerone is getting up without some sort of assistance. I know we had a coma patient in the last run, but that was a cube coma. That was a very particular one. I don't know if Toblerone's just going to magically wake up, or if I'm going to have to shock him to death with drugs. Drugs would probably do it. And boy, do I have plenty of them, as we've just learned. Goat 1 has started to wander away. I'm going to go ahead and say we can back burner that one. Yep, if Goat 1 wanders away, Goat 1's wandering into a trap corridor, and Goat 1 just became Goat Lunch. Wushak, our hopes and dreams are pinned on you. Okay, I want you to know that. Our hopes and dreams are pinned on you. You depressive, psychically dull chef. All right, our hopes... Oh, there's an infection. Neat. Is it Wushak? It is. I am not wholly surprised by that. Lon, could you get to that immediately? We cannot afford to lose Wushak, or indeed any parts of Wushak. And the thing is, the infection is in his stomach. So, you know, that's no good. Also, going forward, you can use the good medicine on Wushak. Our hopes and dreams are pinned on you. And my fetus over here. Embryo, excuse me. Embryo, fetus, zygote, it's all the same. Which will be born in less than a day. Of course, it'll be broadly useless at that point, but will be born in less than a day. Baby army is definitely sounding like a thing. Yeah, actually, I don't need a raid right now. You know what I need? I need a trader. I need a trader to come by for reasons I actually can't articulate, because I don't know why I need a trader. Food is under control because we've only got 3 people to feed, and 2 of them are unconscious. So Lon is going to need to do literally everything. I am actually going to have to, tomorrow, micromanage Lon. Bounce him around priorities, because otherwise he'll spend his entire day harvesting the potato field and then nothing else will get done, like fixing these batteries. Lon, what is your construction skill, by the way? Solid. Okay, it's a solid construction skill. So you can get things done around here. Pen needed, pen not enclosed. I'd like to get... Here's my goal for tomorrow. I would like to get 2 of these things dealt with. That's all I want. That's it. I'm setting the bar kind of mid-range here. Setting the bar kind of mid-range. I would like 2 of these people to come by. Portia, incorrect. They are neutral with us. So getting their camels killed was actually only a -6. They're still plus 30 with us. They're neutral. They will send traders. And somebody else will pop by. So somebody will pop by. So the royals will send traders. You're right. Everyone else hates us. That's true. If I got... I mean, the space phone exists. So we could get space traders. So I'm fine with that. Can we buy a couple of colonists? I tell you what, that would be so amazing if a slaver came by right now. Can't believe that phrase just came out of my mouth. I would be so happy. I would jump up and down with joy if a slaver crew came by. Because they've usually got 2 or 3 people. I've got 9,000 silver. Oh, that would be perfect. Of course, it won't happen now. But that would be perfect to have a slaver come by. I would embrace them. I would tongue kiss a slaver right now. Because I can spend some money. And I got a bunch of drugs that I'm sure they'd happily take in trade. Here's some yayo and some flake. Give me some people. I got nobody to make slaves out of. I would like to see a slaver come by, because I will happily buy them. And then we learned how to do this, because I'm a genius. So we learned how to do this. We had to effectively take this, because they'll be slaves when we buy them, but we had to take them prisoner and then do the whole conversion recruitment thing, and then they could be like real members. But we did figure out how to do it. It took me a bit, but we did figure out how to do it, because I'm a genius and I did figure out how to do it. Okay, I think I'm going to go take a breath from RimWorld. This has been an alarmingly exciting day. I should have looked at the date, because I think we've only gone through like 2 game days. And all of that just happened. All of that just happened. I'm going to say, if you get a demonic death disco ball, a DDDB, stay far away from it. Just don't go anywhere near it. Just let it go be a demonic death disco ball, a DDDB somewhere else. And right now my colony is Lawn. Lon. That's it. In many ways, I feel Lon has planned this because Lon was not well thought of. And I think he sent Ash out to die. Excuse me, she sent Ash out to die and engineered the demonic death disco ball. I think this is all to get Lon to be number one. And good news, Lon is number one right now. So guys, check out there. I think I've done enough for today. I think I've worked hard enough for you today. And we'll check in with some more of this again tomorrow and figure out how I'm going to put all this together. And you know the answer to that is Geniusosity. Hashtag Geniusosity. Guys, thank you so very, very much for allowing me to do this publicly. I should have been stopped years ago. I really should have. But here we are. We'll pick up some more of this again tomorrow. Thank you again for coming by. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, goodbye, and good